Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here on Reekys World. If you didn't catch the last episode, we made a beautiful nether room here. Oh, look, and we just got a zombie pigman friend. We also made this automatic chicken farm here, which is putting out chicken. Right now it's more of a feather farm, because I took all the chicken out. And we also dug out the area over here for our villager trading area for all these guys so that we can make some emeralds and get some enchanted books and some good armor and stuff, which should really help us. While in between episodes, I went to the nether and just mined a lot because my pickaxe was pretty low on durability, so I went there just to mine nether quartz and get some durability back. And I got a ton of nether quartz here, so we're gonna have to use that in a build sometime. I also went and killed a couple of blaze, and I've been making some potions to help me in the nether, the fire resistance potions. I killed those blaze with this new sword that I just put together, not just put together, but I put it together in between episodes, which is pretty good. But I realized, you know what I want to do for the beginning of this episode? I kind of just want to go on a little bit of a killing spree and see if I can get some wither skulls. So I have some books here in my inventory that should be able to help me get some wither skulls. So I have right here, this one has looting 3 and knockback 2. The looting 3 is going to help raise my chances of getting the drops, and the knockback 2 is going to help it so that they don't get anywhere near me and I don't get the wither effect. Unbreaking 3 is self-explanatory. I have smite 5 on this one. There's 2 other really good enchantments on this book, but I just figured, yeah, whatever. I already have really good boots, so I don't need to use that depth strider. And I'd pretty much only put the efficiency on a pick or like an axe, I guess, or a shovel, but I can always get more efficiency books. And then this one also has efficiency 4, but it has smite 4, so this will be good. So all in all, I'll have smite 5, unbreaking 3, looting 3, and knockback 2. So I'm going to put that sword together and then head into the nether all the way over to the nether fortresses, which are pretty far away from where the portal actually spawned. And then I'm going to go on a little bit of a wither killing spree and see if we can't get a couple of wither skulls here. Because that would help us greatly in the game. So yeah, I'm going to start making that sword, and then I will probably catch back up with you guys. Alright, so I just finished putting this sword together. I did name it Wither Killer, which is pretty cliche, but I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. I forgot to mention that while I was in the nether, I did collect stuff out of the chest, so we got quite a bit of diamonds from that, actually. Probably like, well, we got at least 10 diamonds. I remember carrying back 10. But then we also got a ton of this, like, magma cream. I killed a couple of ghasts. We did get a ton of blaze rods and stuff. Yeah, so now I'm going to actually grab 2 of these fire resistance potions, throw my good sword in there, pull this one up to the front, throw my axe away. We'll keep the shovel in case we want to mine some soul sand, but other than that, this is all I'm going to take to the nether with me, and we're going to see if we can kill some withers and get some wither skulls. So catch you on the other side. Alright guys, so I ran all the way out to this nether fortress. I found one that's farther into a lava lake that's over there, which might be really good for a wither skeleton farm. I'm getting wrecked by these blaze here. But I've killed probably 5 or 6 withers so far, and I have my first wither skull. That's pretty great. I'm super excited about that. But I have to go out and kill some more of these guys. This sword is an absolute beast. It's a one critical hit kill. That obviously wasn't a critical hit. I'm gonna come up here and disable the spawner. Yeah, it kind of has a hard time taking on the blaze. Uh, but yeah, I'm super happy about how this is going so far. I should probably have 3 skulls by the end of this, and maybe, just maybe, we can fight a wither in the next episode, or maybe in this episode if we have time. But I'm gonna get back to killing real quick, and then I'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I just got back from my little nether expedition, and I did manage to get, let's see, I did manage to get 3 wither skeleton skulls pretty quick, so we might have to fight the wither sometime soon. That'll be pretty fun, because I'm pretty geared out. This armor's pretty insane, and this sword over here is pretty insane for killing the wither. The next thing I'd have to make for that is a bow, but that's pretty easy to make because we have this fish farm and it just puts out some pretty insane bows. That one's pretty good. Yeah, so maybe we'll think about fighting the wither sometime soon. Wow, that's crazy. And then we can get another star and get a beacon, which would be nice. So the next thing that I'm going to do today, actually, the next project I'm going to start working on is ooh, there we go. The next project I'm going to start working on is the villager trading area. So I have to put some resources together, and then I'm probably going to dig out a little bit more and lay out the basic plan of how this is going to go, and then I'll be back with you guys. Alright guys, so I'm back now. I've been gathering a lot of materials for this build for the villager trading area here. I think I might need to widen the room by like 1 block or something like that. I know I'm going to have to dig down here in the side a little bit, both on both sides and here in the back. So the whole plan I have for this is that the villagers will be sorted out. So the big villagers, right now we have a ton of big villagers, will just be put in to this little holding cell back there. But when a baby villager falls down here, they'll move over into probably a little holding cell that's just for the baby villagers, and then when they grow up, they will move into an area for the adult villagers, which is where we will get our villagers from. But the whole design here is there's going to be villagers all down here, and then all down here, and then all down this side. So in total, I'm going to have 32 villagers, or slots for villagers, to trade with. This design, it's not like super resource heavy. It did use, I think, 2 stacks of iron to make all these trapdoors. You know, quite a bit of redstone for the entirety of this. But all in all, I'm pretty excited to get this build built, because it's going to be really helpful for getting geared up and stuff, because the villagers, a lot of villagers have some pretty good trades, and we can get a ton of emeralds from this too, so that's a big plus. So I've kind of chosen out a couple of blocks just for like design of the room, and I might grab a couple more, but I kind of like the idea. I went out and mined. I just went on like a big adventure, kind of a big trip all the way back to where my little hut was, way back out there by the dark oak forest, and got a ton of dark oak logs and a ton of dark oak saplings, so I'm going to need to plant those and start getting some dark oak trees and stuff going. But my kind of build palette here is going to probably be, it's going to be with this kind of wooden theme that we have going on here, but I feel like this is wooden, but like slightly like industrial, I guess. All of the furnaces and the gray here. This is probably slightly industrial as well. But what I want in here is it to be like pretty clean and pretty simple. So we have the quartz here, which should go pretty well with the dark oak. I'm not 100% sure. This could all change. Probably use some stone in here somewhere. But yeah, this could all change, so it's not a big deal. But I'm gonna start getting just like the basic parts of the villager breeder done, and I'm gonna start digging out the area for it, and then once I have the basic parts of it done, I will check back in with you guys. Alright, so I just got the basic part of the farm done here, of the little villager trading area. So this is just very basic. This design, I didn't come up with this design. It was, there's a tutorial on YouTube by sZPeddy. And this is like a really smart little design here. This is just very basic. This isn't the entire thing here, but it's just how you see it here. There's the powered rails. The detector rails are on top of the torches with there's like a little kind of torch tower. These repeaters will run into a fence gate, which will make it so that villagers don't drop in after villagers are already in there. This whole little thing here will make a lot more sense when I'm done. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick progress update. I'm not 100% sure on like the design here. I do like the dark oak. I really like dark oak. I should probably start using a little bit more of the polished andesite because I like that. I do like the quartz as well, so I guess I'm pretty satisfied with the design. I just need to, figure it out a little bit more. But I think I'm going to go ahead and just get the rest of this little area done, and then just the rest of the actual cells for the villagers. I'm going to get these done, and then I will be back. So I'm going to get to work here. Alright guys, so I went ahead and just got the rest of the farm done, or the villager trading area thing done. But I wanted to give you a little checkup on these. Look at how many chickens there are. They started to form little piles there. And if we're not careful, they're going to start dying because they're too close together. But I've only been playing for probably, well, maybe 2 hours. Look, guy just died right there. I've been playing for maybe 2 hours, maybe less, probably like an hour and a half. And we have 62 chickens. Cooked chicken, but that's not even as fast as the farm goes. If you have a better computer, it'll go a lot faster. Anyways, so this is the design I kind of went for. I liked having the logs in the corner here, and I thought we used, if I tried to put gray here, this andesite stuff here, and it just didn't work. And also the buttons would have blended in, and yeah, I just wasn't super satisfied with it, so I changed this to quartz, which makes it look a lot brighter in here, but I tried to make it darker in here. I like these redstone lamps in here, because it makes it look not as, I don't know, high-tech, because I feel like villager trading is more low-tech, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyways, so the whole way this thing works is the villagers will come in through the top here, and there will be water streams up there, and I have to put those in still, and I still have to put in all the stuff to get the villagers going, to get them moving into here. But I'll have like a call button or something on like this wall over here, and the villager will come in and he'll ride along the water stream, and if there's a villager on the detector rail, it will power, or it will unpower the repeater, which will close the fence gate, so that the next villager that comes will just go straight over and into the next cell. And then when you want to get rid of the villager, you click this button here, and it opens that trap door long enough for the villager to slide out in his minecart and go down to the bottom. And in the bottom, I haven't put it in there yet, but in the bottom down here, hold on, they'll slide down, and they should, they'll probably enter either, they'll get on another rail, and it'll move them along all the way over here, and then over in the corner over here there will be like a cactus which will knock them off their minecart, and they'll like fall to their death, which is probably the best way to kill them. But then since the minecart will run into the cactus, I'll put a hopper under it, and the hopper or the minecart will be picked up and then sent right back to the area where the villagers will be put in the minecarts. So it's not a very I don't know. It's pretty smart. It's a pretty smart farm little area. But I only have a couple things left to do. I need to put in the water streams. I need to figure out the area back there where the villagers will be loaded up onto the minecarts. And then once that's done, I will probably check in with you guys. I also need to figure out how I'm going to drop them off the end. So if actually, that won't ever happen because I'm calling the villagers. So I'm gonna get these water streams in. I'm gonna get that area back there done, and then I will be back. Alright, so I just put in the water streams. I also raised up that the little passageway for the villagers by 1 because I wasn't sure if they were gonna hit their head while they were in the water streams. Which wouldn't be good. Now the only... Oop, there's one block there. I must have missed it. I need to get back there and get that. So now the only thing I need to do is... let me get that. There we go. Now what I need to do is work my way back there. Probably best way would be this little passageway. And this is the area where I will have my villagers grow up into adults, and then they'll go up and probably get put into like a little waiting cell, and then I can call them in as soon as I want them. So yeah, I'm going to get started. I need to figure out where. So there, here. Okay, so if we go here. Yeah, there's the villagers. Okay, so this should be the middle of the thing for the villagers. So if we have it go out this way, go back this way, all the way. Right, so that's the middle of there. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to make just a little pen here so that the baby villagers can grow up into big villagers, and then they'll be carried up. And I already explained that part. So it's pretty easy process to sort villagers. I think what I'll do is, yeah, for these guys I'm just gonna have it so that they go in here, and when they come to this spot the water will push them over here, and then right here there will be a water source block at head level. So if they're grown-up villagers, they'll just swim up, and then they'll get put over in like a holding cell up here. But if they're still baby villagers, they'll just stand here until they grow up, and then they'll be put up here. So I'm gonna get the main part of that done, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Alright, so I put in the little track down here. The whole wall around it is not very fancy, but and I also spam torches in here for a reason I can't remember, probably to light up the place, of course. But so yeah, there's a little rail here, so when these guys come down they land on the rail and they can sit there for a while, but after that then they'll decide they might want to start moving. So they'll work their way around here, and if they work their way back around this way, they'll just end up hitting that wall, and then bounce right back and come around here. And they should come down here and hit this cactus and come off onto this block right here. So I'm actually going to dig out a 2 wide space there. Did I just lose a block in the hopper? No. Okay. I'm going to run up and grab a minecart and see if this whole system works. I probably should add more powered rails. I feel like there's a very small amount of powered rails. So I built this entire item elevator, and it comes up and goes into these hoppers, and then they go into this chest. So I could fill them with more minecarts, but I don't think I'll ever have more than 32 villagers, because there's only 32 spots in the farm here, in the area, not farm, the little villager trading hall. So I'm going to start down here, and I'm going to head this way. So if it carries me on these powered rails, I mean, it goes fast enough. If I hit here, oh, I came off over here. Okay, but there goes the minecart up into the chest. That's awesome, perfect. Okay, so what I need to do then is place some stone. I was gonna put some andesite there. Some andesite here. I should probably put some here. Oh, the torch is there. I can move the torch. The torch can go probably on top of the cactus. Oop, I need a way out of here now. I'll place another block there. The torch can go up here. That'll be good. But I think they might actually even come back this way. So let's see. I'm going to take out this block and take out one more because it's too deep. And then if I put a block of glass here, then I shouldn't come off right on the rail. And then if I put a block of glass there, I shouldn't come off back here. Okay, now we're going to run up, and I'm going to grab another minecart, and we're going to try again. Alright, so I got the minecart. I'm going to set it down here. And I'm going to go backwards this time. Not that it will change anything, but I just want an extra ride. There we go. I do kind of glitch into the corner blocks. Okay, let's see. Oh! What's going on? Oh, okay, so maybe I need solid blocks here? Maybe? Probably. Okay. Well, I'm going to put some solid blocks here and here. That might actually hurt me as I'm riding. But, that should be fine. Yeah, we're going to see if that'll work. But let's see if this works now. Yep, you do take some damage. And then you go... I'm down in this block. Okay, so I'm really confused then at how we will be able to do this. Maybe we can... is it possible to come off from these blocks? So maybe we can do this. Can we do this one? Let's see. And then we'll block up. No, we'll just leave the whole thing open. Oh, now I have to run all the way back up and get a minecart again. I'm gonna troubleshoot this, figure out which way it works, and then I will check back in with you guys. Okay, I'm gonna pull my axe out. Yep. So perfect. So they will come off of the minecart, land on the magma block, and then be burnt by the magma block. So that's perfect. That's a great way to kill the villagers and collect the minecarts again. So now, since we have the entire thing working, maybe not looking super pretty, but it is working. Where did I put that other piece of polished granite? Is it, or polished andesite? Is it down here? I think it is. Okay, I'm gonna grab this piece of polished andesite. Yeah, what did I think putting it over there? Okay, I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm going to go up and get a bunch of carrots and stuff and try and breed up these villagers, and or up the villagers out there, and see if I can get a ton of villagers in here and maybe try and fill up the farm. So yep, alright, I will do that, and then I will catch up with you guys. So I went and I fed a bunch of potatoes and some wheat to the villagers up there. So they should maybe start breeding soon. I'm not 100% sure. The last time they did, it was kind of a surprise. Well, for me at least. But yeah, then the whole project should be working. Sounds like it's nighttime. A lot of zombies like to gather around the villagers at nighttime. It is nighttime, look at that. But yeah, so now it's kind of the waiting game, and I just have to sit here and wait and let the villagers breed. So let's go out here and see if we can see them putting up love hearts. Maybe they will while we're out here. Hey, he dropped a potato. All these zombies are super interested in me now. Doesn't look like they're putting up love hearts. Maybe we'll have to do another batch of potatoes, but that's also the waiting game. I went through and replaced everything except for that one row right there of beets with potatoes. I don't know why I didn't replace that row of beets, but can you feed beets to villagers? I'm not 100% sure. So, but look, a potato. I could give that to the villagers. Yeah, so now I just have to wait. Oh, did I just see love hearts? No, probably not. Okay, so I'm gonna go probably AFK for a little bit, and let the villagers maybe breed, and let also the automatic chicken farm cook some chicken. The automatic chicken farm's actually doing really well. I've been playing for probably 30 minutes, and I took out that stack, and now we have just under half a stack. But it's more of a feather farm at the moment, actually. A lot of feathers coming through there. Anyways, so I will go AFK now and just kind of sit and wait around, see if we can get some more villagers to pile up. Yeah. So I've been AFK all night, and I woke up and came and checked the computer, and Minecraft had been, well, I was actually in my AFK fish farm all night to see if I could AFK fish for anything, but Minecraft had, like, kind of closed out, something else had opened, so I was AFK fishing for, like, a total of 15 minutes at the most, which is kind of a bummer, but I did wake up just now, and I went in and gave the villagers up there some more potatoes, so we should see some baby villagers like this guy here popping up, and I went and traded with these guys just to try and like make my villager score better, because if you didn't know, you have a villager score, so the villagers, when they get hurt down there on the magma block, I think that lowers my villager score. I'm not 100% sure. But, so I have to trade with these guys in order to make the villager score better, which makes these guys want to breed. So, yeah, but this is the first little baby villager that I've seen. We could actually go back and see if there are any more. So it doesn't look like there are any more. But that's cool. I'm pretty happy about that. We gotta let this guy go back there. I have to get a better way to get them all back into this. I want to see if my little trap here works. Perfect. So he's just gonna stand there on this block that has air in it because of that sign that has an E typed on it for some reason. But then when he grows up, he's gonna go into this water and swim up and do the same thing that, yeah, you get it. So it's working, that's good. So I'm gonna actually just kind of go AFK again and see if I can get anything else. So it didn't completely close out Minecraft because I still got a ton of cooked chicken. Speaking of cooked chicken, let's see. Wow, we just got 3 chickens in a row burning, but we only got 1 cooked chicken. So I guess this isn't the most efficient farm, but we have a ton of feathers now. Not that we need them for anything. But yeah, so that's good. So I'm going to go AFK again, just kind of sit here and see if I can let those villagers breed up, so that we can get some more villagers in this villager trading hall here. I want this thing full by the end of the episode. That's my goal. So, yep. I'm going to go AFK and then maybe grab some more potatoes and throw more potatoes at them once the potatoes are grown again. But, yeah. So, catch you in a little bit. Alright, so I've been trying to get as many villagers as I can, and I've gotten probably about half of the villagers, maybe just a little over half probably. That guy's maybe 17 out of the 32, so just barely over half. But I thought this is taking a really long time, so I should probably do something productive while I'm waiting for all of these little guys to, all of the villagers up there to breed and all of these little guys to spawn in. So I'm going to actually start making just a really simple automatic pumpkin farm. And I have like the very beginnings of a pumpkin farm up here. I used actually most of my pumpkins in the jack-o'-lantern lights up here, which may have been a bad idea, but I don't know, we'll see. We can still find some more pumpkins. I'm pretty sure there are some over there in the forest, but looks like one has grown actually. So there are 3 of them. Perfect, that's great. So actually there is, I just placed down 4 seeds right here, and I'm going to take these guys and actually turn them into seeds and just plant them up right now. Actually, it's getting nighttime, so I should go to bed. But yeah, so I'm just making a little pumpkin farm that's manual for right now, and then I'm going to make a little automatic one. And I'm probably just going to go with some kind of really simple design with observers and pistons that will just it can tell when a pumpkin has grown, and then it will knock it off, and there will be a hopper underneath where the pumpkin is, and that will collect the pumpkin. The reason I want pumpkins is because they are really good for trading with villagers, and it's a really easy automatic farm to make. And then once you have like a good farmer villager, you can get a lot of emeralds from him by doing trades with pumpkins and also melons, but pumpkins are what I have right now, so I'm going to just start doing pumpkins. So I'm going to plant, hey, that's great, more have grown. I'm going to plant some more pumpkins. I should probably do it in like a diagonal pattern like this instead of, no, it'll be fine. So I'm going to plant some more pumpkins, and then I'll catch back up with you guys when I have enough to justify starting a little automatic farm. Alright, so I've actually been collecting pumpkins now for just a while, and I should have enough to start a little farm. I've actually decided to change up my plan for the farm. I don't think I'm going to be going with observers, just because that's, I don't know, I mean, it's not like super resource heavy, but I feel like there's different types of farms that I can make that'll be maybe a little bit better for what I want. So I'm going to actually go with a tower design, and I'll show you guys that in a bit, but I just wanted to check in with the villagers here and show you guys how the progress is going. So we have a squid. That's pretty interesting. Hi, Mr. Squid. Do you want to give me some, there you go, some ink. Look at that. We have a little squid farm in here. There have been a lot of squid spawning actually in like here and stuff, so we're going to have to make a squid farm soon because there isn't a lot of water around other than what I've placed, and there seem to be a lot of squid spawning there. But we've gotten 2 extra villagers since last time we checked up, and I've also added these water streams up here. I just barely put them in, and they should help the villagers move along instead of getting caught in the areas where they didn't have water before. And if we go in here and look up here, we have 1 villager actually. And I'm going to test these with you guys. I haven't tested them yet, so I want to see if it's actually going to work. So it doesn't sound like the villager actually got put on the minecart, and sometimes that happens, and that's kind of a bummer. But I just come down here, I set it down on the track and go like that. Perfect. So I'm actually going to follow him pretty closely here. And if he starts drowning in the water, I'm going to pick it up with my bucket. But I just want to see how well this is going to work. I'm going a lot faster than him. Come on, speed up, Mr. Minecart. So if I can get this to work, that'd be nice. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing. I just put down a pressure plate, a sign, and just a couple of other things. So it looks like he has stopped, so it's not actually working, which is kind of a bummer. And I don't know, I need to figure out a way to get that to work, but it doesn't look like he's drowning actually, so that's kind of a good thing. Should probably wait a little bit, see if his air bubbles will actually run out anytime soon. But I'm gonna need to figure out another way to do that, so I'm actually gonna take all this all these extra water stuff down. So without those, I just have to kind of like push them along. And yeah, so I'm going to start building the pumpkin farm tower out there, and take all this stuff down, and then I will catch back up with you guys. Alright, so I've actually made some pretty good progress on the villager trading hall here with how many villagers have come in. I am probably, that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away from getting up to 32, so that's not bad. And we have more babies in the back that are ready to grow up and go up the water stream. But I kind of got carried away and just went ahead and finished the pumpkin farm. It's not quite automatic yet. It's still like barely manual. So it's a tower design. So all the pumpkins are in little rows, and when I push this button here, they pop off and they go into this chest. So I can make it automatic really easily just by powering this block with like a clock of some sorts. So yeah, that is what I've been working on, and I kind of just got carried away, like I said, and just went ahead and made the entire thing without giving you guys any progress updates. I do like how it looks. I went with the acacia because it's orange, and well, it's a pumpkin farm, so pumpkins are orange, and I don't know, it looks pretty clean, I don't know, it's a pretty simple design. I like it, but this should get us plenty of pumpkin for trading with villagers. I still haven't gotten any super good like farmer villagers or super good librarian villagers or any like really good villagers. I've been getting a lot of nitwits actually recently. But yeah, I think that is all the time I have for this episode. I'm probably going to try and fill up the villager trading hall between now and next episode. And I'm going to do just a little bit of stuff in between the episodes to maybe I'll make that pumpkin farm fully automatic by adding a clock to it. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We did a ton in this episode, I feel like. We got the entire villager trading hall. We got it all built, and we got it most of the way filled. We made sure the villager breeder works, which is pretty great. I'm super pretty excited about that. And we also went ahead and it's nighttime. We went ahead and built that pumpkin farm, which is actually pretty exciting, because that's going to get us a ton of pumpkins here. And maybe I can even make some pumpkin pie, which is always good. Oh, look, an Enderman. Should I fight him? Come on, come at me, Enderman. It would be terrible to die at the end of the episode here. So I'm just going to kill this guy. But yeah, again, see, I'm a professional. Again, thank you guys for watching. And thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you really like the video, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm going to be putting out videos like this at least once a week. Yeah, if you dislike the video, then go ahead and give it a dislike, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you ever so much. So we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.